Hello. Okay. Phone is silenced. Let's get that headphones on so I can hear. Yes. Yes. Okay. Keep hitting the table. It's not good. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and close this. In fact, I'm going to close all that. Okay. Okay, so I'm already streaming. This is the first time I've recorded, let alone streamed anything in months. I think since like September it looks like. And it's the first time I've streamed anything in a very long time. This is John from MyBrownGames.com. It is, let's see, what does my Wii say? It is January 18th, 8:46 p.m. and I'm going to play, hopefully beat, Cubivore Survival of the Fittest for the GameCube. I've played about 10 hours of this game so far. I've been playing it at my leisure the last couple of weeks, and I've enjoyed it. Taking it a little bit at a time. And I finally got to the finale. I tried it a couple times last night, and it was brutal. And I don't know that I'll be able to make it through to the end this time, but I figured I'm actually at the finale. I'm going to jump right in. May as well stream it. So, let me first start the game. And set that down lightly. Try not to cause a stir on the table of the microphone. And let's see, how is this going to work with HDMI and HDCP? It looks like not well. Okay. I'm guessing that was the question asking if I want to display in progressive scan or not, and if you don't respond, it just says yes. Very sorry. Oh, the TV is really loud. Of course, it was really loud for you too. Okay. Yeah, so bear with me. I'm a little rusty, kind of getting back in the swing of things here. Okay, so and a little background on Cubivore. It was originally developed for the N64DD, the disk drive, which was a Japan-only accessory. I'm pretty sure it came out, right? It didn't come out over here in North America. This was a Nintendo-published game developed by Saru Brunei, which I want to say it was a second party of Nintendo's, but it truly wasn't, because I know they did Jungle Park on the PlayStation, another Japan-only game. Let's see. Friggin' Windows Update, man. Trying to do stuff on streaming here. Anyways, this game did get ported to the GameCube. Nintendo opted not to publish it in North America or Europe. Atlas actually picked it up for for North America. It was never released in Europe. However, they did receive Doshin the Giant, another game of that era that North Americans did not see. So, I don't know, maybe play that one next. Okay, I'm gonna jump into it here. Oh my gosh, and looks like I got a race against the clock. My computer's gonna restart in half an hour. Let's see what happens. Okay, so I'm gonna jump right into it. I'm the king of 100 Cubivores, 8 hours, 22 minutes. I'm gonna start from the bosses. So here I am, I'm Chicky Cubivore. I have mutated 100 times, which means I have eaten the parts of 100 different Cubivore combinations. I had to become the king of 100 Cubivores to get to this point to actually start the end game. And I must use the strongest form I've mutated into. I think what's causing me so much consternation here is that I don't have like a super strong form. I've got a pretty good form, but it's not like as strong as it could be. This section right here is pretty easy. Just a little tedious. I'm pretty sure I am going up against every boss that's led up to this point in a battle royale style setting. Of course, they're not very aggressive, honestly. They kind of let me just pick them off one by one. Now, some of them are a little more offensive. Yeah, so as you can see, whenever I got that red orb on me, that means I'm being attacked, of course, or I'm being targeted. And same thing whenever I do it to them. Once their HP has been diminished, they've been knocked out, I can attack them and rip off their arms. See, in the game, up till now, I would try and get light colors or specific combinations of colors, and that would give me a new mutation, something new to transform into. That was a hell of an attack. Here, though, I'm just trying to beat them all. And it also, you know, I see that it says their name down to the bottom left whoever I'm targeting. Which I can guard, I can block, but these guys honestly don't damage me too much, and eating limbs replenishes my health, so something I'm not concerned with. I don't know what. I'm just sitting here kinda just holding the lock-on button and attacking things. To lock on, or to target enemies, I have to lock onto them with the left trigger. And once I'm locked on, I can hit A to pounce at them. And here I just have to hold down on the D-pad to chew a limb off. And it may be coming through since I'm not changing the camera here very much, but the camera controls in this game are awful. There we go. Just pounce on this guy one after another. This Cubivore is kind of odd because his face faces to the left. So whenever I attack, whenever I pounce, he doesn't pounce head on, he pounces to the left. And this is the strongest Cubivore I mutated into. Great. That said, I can easy mutate into other forms. This is like the next strongest one I have. Let's see, gotta find these last few. Yeah, the camera in this game is such an asshole. And you attacking me? You attacking me? This guy's like stunning me, which is really annoying. He's fast. Come on, man, I'm on a timer. I got half an hour. I'm gonna take that guy out for sure. I mean, I gotta take them all out, but I'm happy to get rid of this one. Oh, he's still... Not anymore, not anymore. And I can guard. Pressing the B button whenever I'm being targeted, I'll kind of protect myself, take less damage. But like I said, this stage doesn't really matter. I'm eating these guys and getting health back. One thing that is cool, the game takes into account position. So, kind of like a tactical RPG, kind of like Final Fantasy Tactics. Man, come on. If I attack a unit from behind, I'm gonna do more damage. Okay, what the hell? I'm probably gonna screw myself up trying to rush through all this. But I don't understand why I'm not able to get this guy. Is it the last one? No. Maybe I have to leave this guy for last. I'll run all the way across the map and try and take this guy out. Yeah, see this one, instead of jumping forward, he jumps over to the side. But whenever he pounces, he does pounce straight ahead. There is like 150, maybe more, maybe a little less, Cubivore combination, so there's all sorts of unique traits. Some nice, some not. Big box in the moon, a big box in the sky, that's the moon. They really stuck to the cube aesthetic with this game. You don't really see it in this stage just because it's basic. But stage design is pretty cool. Everything's a cube. Except for like grass and some pickups. And you need to get down and stay down. I don't know what was going on there. I'm wondering if like my controller, I'm using the Wavebird, I wonder if my controller was losing connection, so it wasn't registering that I was holding down. Okay, the sacred Cubivore clearing. This is where I get my lunch handed to me. Horde. It's the 4 Diva Beasts. I think I'm gonna let myself. So I gotta take out these 4, the strongest enemies I've faced up to this point, plus the killer Cubivore. I'd love to be able to pick these beasts off one by one, but they all come at me. And look how much damage they do. Of course, I've got my back turned towards them, so they're gonna do more. I just gotta wail on this guy and avoid attacks at just the right time. Gotta break free. See, they can eat my limbs as well. See, I do have like 11 health restoring items. In the 2 attempts I gave this finale last night, I forgot about those. I've never used them in the game, so kind of understandably so. I don't have any other health restoration items in this stage. Normally there'd be like snack grass or stuff to eat. Other bugs. I'm gonna go after this red guy. Quit pouncing right when I'm about to attack. I just need to change my attack. Kind of losing myself here. I'm actually doing better than I have been previously. Of course, that's not great. I'm not doing great as well. It's great that I'm doing better. Look at this. Look at this bullshit. Freaking drain my health. This is what it defaulted me to as the strongest form I had, so maybe I need to switch back to this. Of course, this is also the one that pounces sideways. Makes it hard to actually figure out what I'm doing. Man, I think I'll figure that one out. Look at this guy, he's just chasing me. Quit. Oh man, I'm about to get him up. Quit chasing me. Frickin'. Oh wow. Okay. Okay, this is the best I've done so far. Looks like I'm transforming. My wounds have healed. Alright, I've got one of them down. I may stand a chance here. Just gotta keep it up. Figure out which way I need to look to pounce, because that was good damage. 112. Wow, this camera just sucks. What a terrible camera. No, I don't want you coming over here. Get away from here. Really using up those rejuvenators. Okay, I'm switching back to this guy. At least I can attack head on. Looks like purple's getting close. Yeah, that's cool. I can't do that, but you can. That's nice. Oh yeah, big hit on purple. Oh, right. Man, 2 of them down. Got him. Right, 2 of them down. And you can see those little squares underneath my health. That hurts me. I am actually gaining their color, but I don't think I'll make the right combination to transform into anything different. I would appreciate it if you would not do that. Do I have you guys on the run now, or are you just leading me to a big bad? That's really annoying. Also, this yellow guy just jumping around is also quite annoying. There we go, getting a string of attacks in on him. 1 more, maybe? Okay, 2 more. Okay, got yellow. Let's see. Bite off his pieces. No. It's bound to happen. Frankly surprised that has not happened with these guys yet. Maybe I'll get him now. Okay, come on. 3rd time's the charm. 3rd time's the charm. Got him. Oh, looks like No, just my stomach has increased. Thought maybe I was transforming. Tried to get out of the way to do the time. Come at me. They're hurting on that blue guy. Blocking. Okay. Let's see. Okay, got him. No more stomach points needed. My stomach's maxed out, and my health got close to maxing out. Okay, time to take on the final guy. Let's see if I can do it. Make sure to block. I really need to be blocking now. Man, he's so fast. He leaps. Yeah, this will be, I think, I'm gonna play this as safe as I can. Because you can see, whenever I block, I really do take much less damage. It's hard for me to get open. Well, I guess if I can block his attacks and then catch him, do like 20 points of damage. It'll be a long fight, but it'll be a fight that I can win. Gotta get this pattern down. So it's like sometimes he attacks twice like that, sometimes he just attacks once. Okay, so the form I'm in now kind of jumps backwards. whenever I'm not locked on. So maybe I can jump out of the way and surround the block. Guy still rolled and got me. Almost got him. Jumped too soon. I think I got a block. I tried this form. Sideways form. Use another rejuvenator. Some good damage. We both hit each other, so we both took damage, but he took a good wallop. Same thing. Alright, gotta hit in without taking damage. Okay, I think I'm doing kind of better in this form. I'm a little more used to having to attack to the side. I gotta be blocked. I just thought of a risky strategy, but it is that. It is risky. I was gonna say doing that, just pouncing. Whenever he pounces at me, pounce at him. Because we both take damage, but I have more damage. He does more damage to me, but I have more health, so I have those rejuvenators, so I'll outlast him, but take a lot of damage. I'm feeling it's not going to be one and done with this guy. Oh, crap. It's not good. Fierce. Doing it, I'm just pouncing when he pounces at me. Getting his health down. Hobbling over towards him. you pounce and then guard just in case he has a quick follow-up attack. So I don't think I can counter his follow-up. Getting behind me. Getting cautious, just guarding. Just a little too far away. One more hit. Okay. Come on, bite down, bite down. Okay, I got my limb back and he's sustained one wound. It looks like am I gonna have to do him one limb at a time? Well, his health is significantly decreased, so that's good. Turtle. Wisdom turtle. Just gotta play it safe. Turtle when I need. Turtle when I need to. Whenever I know I'm not going to be able to counter him. I'll try as best I can. Oh, jeez. Getting low. I'm gonna have to make these last ones really count. Just gonna try switching forms. No, I guess try to only have this form now. Okay. Come on, I need to get him. Okay. It's down to 2 moves. It's getting aggressive. Yeah, I just have this form. There we go, I like that. So he had 2 uncontested hits. He got me once uncontested, but I'll take it. Seems like... There we go. Sometimes he hits me, and he gets right back up. Other times he hits me and has to recover himself, like there. That's whenever I can get an attack in uncontested. Just gotta be looking for those opportunities. We just block the whole time. I mean, I have to follow him just so he stays within attacking range and comes after me, but that would be a way to really make my... What, rejuvenators? That's what I was calling them, right? Rejuvenators? Make those last. So let's see, whenever I eat one of his limbs, I will regain some health. I do believe... Got me once as I was getting out of my defensive position. Right, got 2 in there. Uh-oh. Thought I was going to attack him and got out of my defensive position. That's what I get. Getting antsy. Wasn't pointed the right way. Just going to try and attack him. I just got to get one more hit in. See if we can catch each other pounce at the same time. Oh, I got him. Uncontested. Alright. Let's get this the first time. Okay, you didn't get it the first time, but you followed immediately up. Okay, got it second time. Yeah, full health rejuvenation. Yeah, so this is going to be a long fight, but I can win it. It looks like maybe now he will... It looks like with each limb he loses, he maybe takes more damage, probably hurts me less. No, he just took 60 damage at one time because I attacked him at a good angle. Which, I mean, I guess bearing in mind that my health regenerates, I can pretty safely try and attack him and just run into each other. I just gotta make sure not to take too much damage. Try and save those rejuvenators. Of course, that's not good. He has this quick follow-up attacks. Seems like maybe he is having a harder time recovering more often. Before it seemed like, you know, maybe every third, fourth attack he was hitting me while I was defending and falling to the ground. Now it seems like, you know, right then it was just 3 in a row. Let's see if I can survive. Pause it real quick. This update thing popped back up, I guess. I can just keep hitting remind me now and it'll continue restarting in half an hour. Okay, I definitely gotta eat one of these. Now I can just go all out on him, though. Oh, alright. Didn't even have to sustain one of his hits. Hit him and got a lucky angle. Okay, he's a 6-limb beast with 4 wounds. I mean, he's got 2 limbs. Oh yeah, got him from behind. So let's see, he struck me and fallen down once, struck me and was able to get right back up. So yeah, it looks like maybe getting those where he's fallen down 3 times in a row. Maybe I was just luck. Man, he's got a big leap. Long leap. Oh, awesome hit. Fantastic. Get back here. I'm coming after you. Messed up the timing. He's just fleecing me. If I can get 1 or 2 of those lucky hits, though. Do 136 damage, basically do 1/3 of his health. I'm down for it. Take that all day long. Okay, don't want to lose too much here. Okay, there we go. Nice leap. Got him. 1 more limb. Ooh. Instead of having half health or so, now he's got full 700. Looks like he's got like some sort of long distance attack. Okay, look at me, look how big I am. Took some of my health off. Oh, so cheap. Okay, well, tit for tat there. That's weird. Like some sort of super attack. Granted, he was just spinning around, but it looked like it could have been pretty bad. That is stupid. Oh my gosh. Watch my health. Come at me. Gotta take advantage of the leaping range. Of course, it's hard to whenever I'm jumping all sorts of weird. Can't line up with them. Ow! I was blocking, man. I thought I was blocking. Hey, no. I got you down to 0. You need to stay down. Yes. Now, is that it? Game. Killer Cubivore defeated. How long is this? About an hour, 15 minutes right now. Okay, those are all the different pieces of raw meat. As I've been eating those, I've been gaining the ability to mate. And of course, develop more limbs with my offspring. At last, the day has finally come. You've reached the top. You are the king of the Cubivores. Right on, that's it. You are the lord of the beasts. You ate and have been eaten, mated, and even died. But by continuing to mutate into 100 distinct forms, you have defeated your ultimate enemy. At last, the king of the Cubivores, aka the Killer Cubivore. The world is full of wilderness again. Okay, that's it. Credit roll. Hajime Tachibana. I'm gonna set this down. Hopefully do it quietly. Do it very quietly. Okay, well, that was a pretty fun game. You know, it wasn't very challenging up to that point. There was one boss fight, which was a boss fight against multiple Cubivores. And that was really the most difficult thing I had faced up to this point. And I guess this wasn't too difficult whenever I took into account, hey, I've got these rejuvenators that completely restore my health. But still, just trying to take out those 4 Diva Beasts, that was difficult because, you know, they're just sitting there pouncing on you nonstop, and you can't break away from them or try and pick one of them off. You know, they all just swarm you. I'm surprised I was able to defeat them. I'm surprised I was able to beat the game with as much difficulty as I was having last night. Like I said, I tried twice and came up short. Came up short big time both times. Didn't even get any of them defeated. I got one of the Diva Beasts almost gone. But this was a cute little game. I've always wanted to play it, and I had just beat Uncharted 4, Thief's End on the PlayStation 4, and wrote a review for it. So I was thinking of what I wanted to play next. I was kind of looking at what was in my queue. I've got a couple games that I'd like to get to and play, a couple shorter games, as well as a couple of longer games. And I didn't want anything very long. I was kind of looking over at my bookshelf, and Cubivore just stuck out to me. It's like, man, I've had Cubivore for years. I've always wanted to play it. I played a little bit of it just to check it out, but I want to beat it. I want to play through it. And so I started playing this, like I said, a couple weeks ago. Really creative, really bold for them to stick to such a striking aesthetic vision for the game, visual aesthetic. Now, granted, it's kind of striking out of necessity, I'd say. This was originally an N64 game, so if you're making your characters cubes, blocks, and stuff, it's going to kind of maybe gel a little better with the visual performance of an N64 contemporary PlayStation. And no, I did not just have a brain fart. Okay, I admit I had a brain fart. But yeah, 4D Beast, Haruka Yoshida. The main thing in this game was returning wilderness to the world. At the very beginning, it seemed like a lot of the stages were devoid of wilderness. There were these mechanical beasts, and I basically tried to climb the food chain, killing these mechanical beasts, transforming into all these various Cubivores, so I could eventually become the Killer Cubivore, and kill the ultimate Cubivore, the Killer Cubivore, and return wilderness to that world. So I'm sure the development staff probably had an ecological narrative in mind, an ecological underpinning to the story, kind of returning wilderness back to the world. I'll have to think about it some more and kind of let my thoughts really ruminate. While this is going, I'm going to see, is there anyone actually in or watching my Twitch stream? Anyone in the chat? I haven't had this open, so if you've been typing stuff, I, of course, have not been responding to you. Yeah, it looks like I may have someone watching. Speaking of watching, let me watch this Tyson ad. Oh, let me fix my hair. Yeah, Saru Brunei. They're no longer around. As far as I know, they only developed these two games, Animal Crossing and Jungle Park PlayStation game. Again, Japan only. Well, this one's not Japan only, but it's very rare over here. This did not get a large print run, and I'm really surprised at how much this game goes for. I mean, it makes sense since it didn't have a large print run. I mean, this game sells for like $200 complete. It's like, whoa. Okay, Chiki Okima. My character's name is Okima, named after the home of Woody Guthrie. Chiki Okima. Press A to continue. Okay. Back to the track screen and the title screen. So that's it. That's the game. I like how they incorporated the GameCube logo into one of the beasts. The GameCube, playing Cubivore. Pretty cool. Okay, so is there anything else? Let's see, 9 hours, 10 minutes. Piggy Okima, king of 100 Cubivores. And the reason it called me Chiki Okima back then and Piggy Okima right here, it's just the different stages of my Cubivore. As you eat other Cubivores and gain the raw meat, like I said, having more raw meat attracts female Cubivores. And in particular, you're trying to attract the consume mate. Consume mate. Little wordplay there. Anyways, you start off as Piggy. You eventually get eaten by the consummate, and she gives birth to a new heir, and it is Grizzly. And from there, repeat the steps a little bit. It's different. You go through different stages and do different things. And then you finally wind up as Chiki Okime, or Chiki, or whatever you are. And then, as you can see, once you've eaten or mutated into 100 different Cubivores, then you can go through the bosses. And like I said, there's probably 130 mutations, something like there. I've got the mutations pulled up at the bottom. The red ones are the ones that I spawned as after I mated with other female Cubivores, not necessarily the consummate. After I mated with other just female Cubivores, I can easy mutate or easy transform into whatever I pick to give birth to. So I got the red ones, the green ones, and of course the gray ones are the ones I did not get, so I could go back and play through and get about 30 more mutations. It is kind of hard trying to get them, to get real specific ones. Most of the time you're just trying to get, okay, I need blue pieces. I'm going to get all these blue, I'm going to eat all these blue Cubivores. And each stage has a set amount of creatures. It's a preset thing. So you kind of have to pick and choose, and some of them do have combinations. Like, okay, I need some pale blue and some dark blue, or I need some red and some yellow. So at some point, you really do need a FAQ or just a lot of determination if you're going to go through and try and get all the mutations. I'm not sure if there's any additional endgame stuff well, I do know there's additional endgame stuff that happens, and I don't remember what it is. I went in a FAQ and looked it up. But yeah, once you beat the game, I beat the game initially, and I did not have 100 mutations. I was the king of 73 Cubivores, 73 mutations. So I just went back through Piggy and Grizzly and a little bit of Chiki, and I got that 100, hit that 100 mutation mark, and it immediately allowed me to go into the end game. But anyways, I guess I'll go ahead and kill it there. It's now 9:42 on this Thursday, January 18th, 2018. This was John from MyBrainOnGames.com. Thanks for watching this stream, and if I'm able to save this, which I think I will be able to, and put it up on YouTube, watch me there, where I'm no longer eligible for monetization. Thanks, YouTube. Anyways, thanks for watching. Bye-bye.